Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show podcast.
Yes.
Welcome, folks.
Today?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on, sir. I'm having some rosé.
Rosé. Actually, he's having a
Leftover
leftover
from an earlier or
later episode.
Yeah,
He may
later.
have traveled in time. Anyway, it's a cranberry sour.
from
Fort Bragg. I don't know.
Fort Bragg,
I forget what the company is called.
North Coast
They're
Brewing
not sponsors,
Company.
so I will not commit to the memory.
That's true.
If you want to sponsor us, I will commit your name to memory. I'm also drinking a G&T Gose.
Yes,
We
Gose,
looked it up.
I thought. We
Anderson
went over
Valley.
this.
We did.
Actually, Anderson Valley and the Mendocino, Fort Bragg, they're very close. And I'm actually going up there soon, so I probably will hit both places up.
Maybe I'll send him an email for a little sponsor. Like, we've been giving you free plug after free plug. Now, we do have 10,000 downloads
Yes.
in the bank. So.
In the hopper. And it just so happens one of the co-hosts is going to be up at your... Oh, he's there right now? Just comp a six-pack. That's all
That's
that's
all
what
we
we really like.
We'll give you plugs for days.
Also, if you're on the 360 cam or not, check it out on our YouTube channel or on
Yes.
Facebook. And I also have my
Or even on the website.
Chip and Cern Show lid on. If you've been looking what one of these look like in the flesh, you can get it from Chip and Cern Show shop.
Yes.
It's a bit
Shop.
sullied from our golf from our golf tourney. Cern came to me. Now we know Cern's a big dog guy.
Yeah.
He loves the canines as Chip does as well. I'm very anti.
Fake news.
We haven't used the burning one in a while. I really don't like cats at all. Chip's all in dog guy.
I'm all in cats.
But you have dogs, so that kind
And
of
a cat.
You know, where's Dana? We need to bring Dana on here.
That boy.
Now, Cern alluded to this story. He said, this has to be a podcast episode.
It was pod material.
And I'm like, one, that sounds scary as shit. Like, you need to talk about this. And he started talking about during golf, and fucking Joe was like, oh, this fucking thing again. Because
yeah. We were trying to shoot, and he was taking his game serious.
Anyway, so, Cerny, take it away.
So, I was out, and I was jogging.
Mm-hmm.
So with my schedule, sometimes I would jog, exercise. You know, don't want to be obese.
Sure, obese. You go jogging a couple times a week or something?
Yes. So, when we put my little guy to bed,
Okay.
so we switch off nights because
You and your wife.
yes, my wife and I, my partner and I, we switch off. It's just because you have to read him a book, and it's a
It's a process.
It's a process.
As I've come to learn, as you experienced tonight. It's
Yes,
a process.
It's a process. So on the nights that I don't have to put him in bed, I'll go jogging.
Okay.
So usually we start the process around 7:30 to go put him in bed.
Okay.
So and usually to go jogging, I won't get out till about 8 because
There's dark, pretty much.
it's dark. Yeah.
Sliver of bee's dick of light left.
Yeah. Yes, there is. And usually I go jogging through the neighborhood and stuff.
Okay.
Now, most of the time, especially during this time of year, the smell of skunk ruminates through because we live on a golf course and there's a bunch of the blackberry bushes and live through there. So I remember jogging and I always thinking, I'm gonna get fucking sprayed one of these days.
Now, it's cold. It's probably 50s when you go. Like, are you in sweats, a hoodie, or shorts?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Okay.
So it was still
it's
about.
nice.
It was probably in the 60s, 70s, right around there,
Okay.
low 70s or high 60s.
Do you bring your phone?
Yes, I have my phone and my music going and stuff. So I was jogging.
No skunk spray, no anti-skunk or bear spray or anything.
No, and I should have something. Now
Nightstick.
So I'm running, and then there's this part down my neighborhood. It was quite a distance. It's not quite a distance. It was probably about
couple blocks.
Yeah, a few blocks down, about half a mile down.
So you're 5-10 minutes away from home already.
Yes, exactly. Actually, 15 minutes into the jog. I was turning this corner, and it was like this, like so it's like where you enter into this neighborhood, or not neighborhood, but a street.
Okay.
And it U's out to the same street, so it's like a double entrance.
Okay.
So I'm down at the U. So I make a turn. I'm going down the U, and it's like no street lights in this. It was kind of dark.
Okay.
And I remember I had my music going, and this fucking German Shepard comes from behind this car and starts barking at me, right? And I remember thinking, all right, someone's gonna, because usually I see that a lot where a dog will bark at you, and then the owner will go, hey, and the dog will come running back into the garage.
Yeah. Now, not to interrupt, on the scale of 1 being like Paris Hilton's little fucking Chihuahua dog to 10 being the Great Bambino dog from Sandlot, German Shepherd's about... No, 10's Cujo, sorry.
Cujo, yeah, I was going to say.
And 9 is the Sandlot dog.
The Hercules, the beast?
Yeah, German Shepherd, 8?
8, yeah.
It's up there.
Now, this wasn't a fully adult grown German Shepherd, so it was about a year and a half. So I mean, it was the size of it. It was just a little slender. And
you've seen. I think it was just on Facebook today, like German Shepherd taking down, like doing the drills where they grab the guy's arm and bring him down and rape his face or whatever the dog does.
So
it's
So the fucker was like, and I was like, all right, someone's gonna call this thing, and he's still standing there, and I was like, come on.
Were you you kept going? You kept jogging, or you just like,
stopped,
okay?
Because and he was about 100 or so feet in front of me. And I was like, all right, come on. And then I was looking around. I was like, fuck, I don't see a garage door light on. But I was like, it doesn't mean anything. And he starts kind of like running at me, and he starts barking. And I was like, all right, come on. Somebody call this dog. Come on. I remember thinking in my head, come on. Somebody call this fucking dog. Come on. And then...
Was there a collar or...
At that moment, I did not looking at the collar.
Fight or flight was taking over?
Yeah, I was like, come on. And then it got to about 50 to 30 feet away, and I was like, realized that, okay, no one's calling this fucking thing. So then I was like, okay. And I remember thinking, I'm doing this. And so I squared up.
Hold on. Did it have you... The dog's coming your way.
Yeah.
Are you looking at its eyes? Are you looking at his body language?
I'm looking at his eyes and the teeth. More than like, as I was looking at it coming at me, I was like, oh shit, Yeah, I guess like looking at it as it's coming.
And he was
you're
ready to kill.
Full teeth, and I was like, oh shit. And then
That's so funny. Anyway.
So then I remember, so it was about 30 feet from me, and then I said, okay. I'm fucking doing this. So I squared up.
So Cerny, instead of flight, he chose
yeah.
fight.
So I squared up and like had my dukes up, like I was gonna, like we were gonna box. And this fucker comes at my leg, and I do like a dodge, like a
nip.
Yeah, like it was coming in for my thigh, and I did like the pivot.
Ooh.
And
nice.
then it comes out the other leg. And I do another pivot. So I was backing up, and I was like, hey, back up, motherfucker! Back. And then
so you're on the defensive.
I'm on a defensive.
Now there's no branches or any weapons that didn't have, or you weren't thinking. Okay,
I'll tell you about this later because, so he's coming and it was like because he was pretty quick, like he was on you quick.
Well, they're trained to take fucking people down to rip their arms off.
So then I was like, fuck this. I remember thinking. So then I took a punch at the dog as he was coming close. And like he could see it, so he does like a dodge, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then so then I did he tried to bite my foot, and he's trying to get around behind me. So we're like doing this back up, and like, so he comes at me again, and I try to kick him, and I slip, right? And I remember falling down to the knee, and like I was looking at him, and then I took a swing with my left to try to uppercut it because he was coming in at me, and he froze. So then we're backing up.
So you iced him with the...
Yeah, iced him with the... Okay. Well, I was trying to land it, but it was... Clearly, he was dodging when I was throwing out, too.
So you didn't... Because if you had, like, a hoodie on or a sweatshirt, you maybe could have, like, sacrificed an arm and then had him lock on and really fucking belted him.
Well, I remember halfway through, I was thinking... I was coming to the terms with, it's okay, I'm going to get bit. I'm going to get bit in my fucking... At least... just bite my arm. I'm not gonna be mauled to death.
Right.
It's okay. I'm gonna be bit.
And once he bites you, then you.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna.
He's
try
a fixed target.
Yeah.
And you're gonna wrap him up.
I was gonna try to do a neck breaker or something. Something.
Gee,
I don't
you're
know.
Gonna kill him? You're going,
I'm gonna kill the fucker.
Okay.
Whatever.
I guess he was trying to kill you,
Yeah,
so it was fair.
Hammer me.
Yeah.
So I remember. So then we were doing this tango out in the street, right? And so I was down at one end of the street, and we danced all the way up to the top of the fucking street.
Do 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 do.
So then I remember, as I was thinking later, when he first was coming at me, I was like, "Get back!"
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, it switched to, "Come on, motherfucker, come on, let's do this."
I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die.
So then somebody had left their trash can out, so I was using it as like a
in-betweener
as I got up to the top.
Modern day Captain America.
So then I was like, oh, okay. Because then he turned around when we got to the top and started going back.
He was defeated.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I remember going, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
And then he turned back around. I was like, God damn it. Right. And he said, we started doing it again. So we started all over again with our fucking dance.
Hold on. Did you taunt him? Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Or something. And then
No,
he's like,
I
I'm going to show this motherfucker.
No, I just went,
okay.
like, like it was like a movie, we're
Yeah.
like, oh, like the movie stops, the dramatic music stops and it's silent and then boom. So, the fucker comes back again. I was like, God damn it. So I think that's what I said. So we started doing our dance again.
So
and
he turned around and he started sprinting at you
back
again.
Yeah, and he turned back around and came back around. I was like, oh, fuck. I can't catch a break with this goddamn thing. Well, I did catch a break because he didn't land any bites.
Yeah.
And then at that moment, some guy heard the commotion. He's
Just like a neighbor. Or something.
yeah, he just came out with a shovel. And
spade or flat?
Flat, actually.
Okay.
He was like, hey. And the thing,
that has more surface area
Yeah,
for damage.
yeah. So he came, so the dog ran back, and I was like,
oh, now the dog's scared.
yeah, now the dog's
Okay.
scared. And I was like, whose fucking dog is this? He's like, I think it's my neighbor's. I think it's aggressive. I said, yeah, no shit. Fuck, man.
In
He's
other
like-
news.
Yeah. And I remember going, did he bite you? I said, no. He's like, you all right? I said, I think I'm going to throw up. Right?
Because you just pure adrenaline.
And it was probably for about, he said he heard the first barks, and he heard the barking, and he said, it was probably about 2 minutes of us.
Oh, my.
I mean, it felt like an hour
Oh,
of
yeah.
fucking dancing with this. I was like, this is an eternity.
Now, do you think all your Xbox time on Call of Duty has trained you for this sort of situation?
Oh, yeah. Since World of War.
Since COD 4. Fucking, I mean, you're...
Oh, it was
you
adrenaline, and I was like
adrenaline.
sweating, and I thought I was going to throw up. I was like, I think I'm going to throw up. He's like, well, he's like, oh, yeah, you probably burned more calories on that dogfight than you did your whole jog. I said, yep, I'm done for the day.
I'm walking home.
That's what I said. So he's like, all right, well, this dog is a problem. I'm gonna call the police. You mind hanging out? I was like, yeah, sure. So we're hanging out, and he was talking to me, and he works for 3L or something like that. He builds parts for satellites.
Mm.
And then so the cop shows up, and he gets out, and this guy was a douche.
So
He's
where
like,
the dog's just gone now.
yeah, and that's what he said. He's like, you want to hang here? I said, I assume the dog went back to wherever he was from. I don't know. I said, you got the shovel, pal. I'm staying with you.
I know.
Right? Until the fucking dog is ID'd, and then the cops are. He's like, okay. Because that's be my luck. I'd say I'm gonna go home. I'd go around the fucking corner, and he's standing there waiting for me
with his friends.
Yeah, Cujo and friends.
Yeah.
So the cop came. He said, what's up? That's how he answered us, and I was like, okay. I stood there and stared at
Now, I could see if I'm a cop and I'm getting a call like a dog. This isn't as well. There's not a lot of heat going on where you live.
No,
there's not a lot of drug busts or anything. It's like, hey, the teenagers are loitering at Taco Bell again. Go fucking bust them up. Hey, there's a dog got out of the yard and it chased old man Cerny.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't too.
Nah, he didn't seem too thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, so he sits up, I said, okay. And he goes, what happened? The dog tried to bite me. I told him, you kind of told him a story. I said,
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go talk to them. And
to the shovel guy or where the dog went?
The shovel guy was with me where the dog went.
Okay.
And the guy goes, well, he's not home, although he's a single dad, but that may be his girlfriend.
Okay.
So the cop comes back 5 minutes later, and he goes, well, she left the gate open until the dog got out. And I was like, oh, whew, cool. I can sleep now, right? He's walking back to his car. And I was like, oh, I guess that's it, and...
Wait, the cop's walking back?
Yeah, he's like, okay, well, the gate was open until the dog got out. And I was like, Well, I said, oh, okay, I can sleep now. And so the guy with the spade or the shovel is like, well, no, that's not acceptable. You know, I have kids, and lucky this was an adult. That didn't actually get bit. If it was a child, we'd have a different story.
We can call you out here to figure out how the dog got out.
Yeah, thanks.
That fucking mystery's not too tough.
Thanks. That was how long did you go to school for that one?
He didn't fucking fly over.
So he said, "Well, the dog had to bite you for me really doing anything." I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna stand here and fucking wear one just so you can come out and have a story." He's like, "Well, yeah." I was like, "Okay, well, I wasn't gonna, press it. Whatever, fine. I want to go home anyway." I was standing out there with that guy it was like,
you were probably like, it sounded like a 30-minute, hour-long ordeal almost.
Yeah, it was. So the guy, so the other guy was. It sounded like the guy that helped me. He had a beef with that neighbor, and he was going to get his pound of flesh. He's looking for a reason. Is what I kind of
the shovel.
Yeah,
the dog's probably taking dumps on his yard.
This guy's a renter, and he just moved in. This dog's in my fucking backyard, and he starts doing that. I said, "Oh, okay, I get."
And you were his ride.
Yeah,
too. Okay.
So at first I was like, "Oh, he's really nice guy. He's really good."
Good Samaritan here.
And then I started hearing. I was like, "I get it. He's got some skin in this game. Fine, that's fine." This guy's not all there. Well, the guy actually came home when we were out there with the cops right at the very end. So he came up, comes up, kind of, he goes, "Is the problem my dog?" And I said, "Yeah, the fucker tried to bite me. He's never tried to bite anybody before." I said, "Doesn't matter."
How would you know? You're not fucking here, you idiot.
Yeah. He's like, I wonder why he tried to bite you. That's what he did. I said, "I don't know. I mean, we're out in the middle of the fucking street doing a tango. I mean, what do you want, dude?" He's like, oh, he got out? Oh, he's never got out before? And so then the other guy at the shovel goes, nope, that's not true. That's not true. I told the police officers too. I mean, he's been in my backyard. Well, I mean, sometimes he can use his nose and open the gate. So, I mean, that's how he does it. So the cop goes, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "And that's acceptable?"
Right.
Well, I guess I got to work on that.
He's a fucking killer.
Yes. You guess you have to work on it? Motherfucking, it's not like you have a Chihuahua. You have a German Shepard, pal.
Jesus.
The homeowner's insurance won't even cover you sometimes.
And then you went home. What was the dog's name?
I walked home. I don't know. No, I walked home after that. I was like, "All right, well, he in the back there?" He said, "Yeah." Well, all right. I'm walking home. So I walked home. So then I got home, and when I texted my wife, I said, "All right, no need to be alarmed.
Right.
I'm okay."
But I almost died.
Yeah, the dog tried to attack me, and I got away for the police. She's like, "What? What?"
Right. I'm driving over now.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "No, the dog didn't bite me."
Loads the kids up.
She's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, I think I would know. I'm good.
I said, "I'm not at the hospital."
Yeah. So then, so I get home, and she's like, "You know what you should have done? You should have climbed a tree or jumped on a car." And I said, "Well, thanks for breaking the game film down for me after the fact." But I didn't have a fucking chance to do that.
Thanks, Belichick.
She's like, "You should have been scouring over it." I said, "My eyes were locked on those fucking teeth. That's all I was worried about at the moment. I wasn't trying to look for an escape route. I was trying not to get bit."
Oh, now have you went running since?
I go to the gym.
You're going to the gym now. Okay. Treadmill doesn't look so bad now?
No, it doesn't look so bad.
If
like
you
I
do
said,
go running,
I told Robin, I would do it again.
Yeah.
And I have like some mace or something. I said, but it was like the police officer and the guys nonchalant, like, "Well, this is how I got out." And oh, okay, yeah, it's cool. Like, so it's like I could see this happening.
Yeah.
Again.
And then
I guess I could do a different route, but
or you just go with like what
fucking buck knife and just
I know, like, what do you? You're out for a jog in fucking suburbia. You don't need to be armed to the teeth.
Yeah, because it was like, "Do you have a knife?" I was like, I'm always paranoid about carrying one because if like the cop pulled up for some reason, like,
hey,
what do you have that for?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And that when people are telling you, "Oh, if you see a mountain lion, get your friend on his shoulder and start yelling and wave your arms," or if you see a bear, back up slowly, or whatever these things, you don't go, "Hey, if you see a killer dog, throw a stick for it," or something. Like, there's no thing for it.
Pull a T-bone out your back pocket.
Yeah. I don't know. So how would you I think it sounded like you did it right.
I think I did it pretty.
Now the punch you were trying to land, was it a bad dog, a nose swat, or were you?
I was trying to go for the knockout, the KO. I was trying to go for the Tyson KO.
That was McGregor's plan against Mayweather, but that didn't work very well for him.
And it wasn't like you know, it's funny when you sit there like, oh, I would do, and I would do, and this fucker's coming, and there's really no time to even.
You're not thinking anything.
No, you're just like, I mean, I was thinking like, come on, someone call this fucking thing, and then it was like, oh, I guess I'm, this is happening. I'm gonna square up with this fucking dog.
Now the thing that dog is aggressive is because when it turned around and it came back at you after it ran away, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. Because I didn't say, I was just like, oh.
And you weren't like. You didn't go up to this guy's house or anything,
no,
right? It's just
I was in the middle. I was actually in the middle of the street because that's where some of the light was. Because I thought I was gonna get sprayed by a skunk. Because I didn't want to run into a corner.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I told the story on the pod.
No.
But
You got sprayed by a skunk?
No, I got chased by a skunk. I was out running.
You're regular.
No, I wasn't running. I was out playing Pokemon.
Okay.
And it was at the moment it was and I was like. Oh, okay.
You don't have to explain yourself to me, Cerny.
No, I remember like it was like a spot in between lights, and it was dark, and I could see something coming at me, small. And I remember thinking, what the hell? Fucking rabbit or something coming at me?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Rabbit.
And it stopped because it was dark, and it was stopped. It was about 10 feet from me.
Oh, no.
5 or 10 feet from me. And I pulled my phone to light it, and it was a skunk flipping up on its hind legs, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So
Ass in towards you?
Yeah. So the business end.
Ooh.
So I started running. I thought I was gonna get sprayed at that point, but it didn't happen because it ran away, and it didn't have to use its whatever its spray glands on me or whatever. So then I was running in the middle of the street at that moment in time. So I didn't want to get sprayed in the dark spot because there was in that corner where it was dark, so I didn't want to, and I could smell it. So I thought, I don't want to get sprayed.
So you're avoiding skunk.
I was avoiding a skunk, and then I'd rather, between the two, I'd probably get sprayed by a skunk.
You were in a fight for your life.
Yes.
Jeez. Now, what if you think, damn, I don't know what I would do about that. What do? You would have to like sacrifice your arm, right?
Yeah, to try to grab him or whatever it was, yeah.
I mean, that's going to hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, those are some big
is it a pit bull?
With the lockjaw?
That locks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a problem, though.
Oh, yeah.
And they tell you, well, no, pit bulls are really sweet. You're like, yeah, but they're also really fucking worthless, too. I mean, it's not like Ari, my dog, who has been on a podcast, could be on the 360 cam, where she's not here.
Nope.
But, I mean, if you see a little dog like that is about as big as a fucking pigskin, and you could just give it the old point after kick. It's not it's not a big deal.
The Nick Folk PAT try.
But a German Shepard is probably 60, 80 pounds, maybe even bigger for a full-grown male.
He was about 80, probably close to 100 pounds.
It would have been a problem.
Yeah, if he had hit me up high, it would have knocked me over because he was big. He was fucking fast.
What? I don't know why that's. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No, it was.
But do you think mace would slow it down or anything? Or
I heard they said you should get mace and stuff because they have hypersensitive.
So even just a whiff of it would probably because their nose, their olfactory system, so lit. God damn,
it was terrifying.
That is. I would changing your route up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not going down there I'm not going down.
Is that how you go to get to the golf? Like, can you run through the golf course, or do you run out to kind of that main street, or you run through?
I would. That's why I would change it to. I was going back into
the hood.
Into the because we have that pool house thing.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit past that.
Okay, but now you're gonna go out like you're going to the main street and just run up and then turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to arm yourself with anything?
Yes, I think we have. We have dog spray. I was like, I have no stab after the fact.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Hindsight. I don't think is there any. I mean, you don't want to run with like a baton, like, you know, those fucking
No,
nightsticks and shit.
someone said you should carry this like a wizard staff. It was this big. I was like, how can I run with that? And if I, what would people think if I'm running with this staff?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, the same cop's gonna come out. Yeah, what are you doing running with a weapon?
Hey, Gandalf, put
samurai-
the fucking
yeah.
staff away.
Or you can get some trekking poles, like you're skiing or something in the Alps. Well, I gotta say, Sonny, that kind of got my heart racing a little bit.
It was. You should have been with. You should have been.
I've been running for several years now, and I haven't ran into any.
Oh,
That's fucking spooky.
it was, it was terrifying. Fucking A, I was couldn't believe it. I was like, can't believe this is happening.
Especially now, I feel that everyone's dog is friendly.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty
I
mellow,
feel, I don't know, maybe when I was a kid, I felt that dogs were more dangerous. And now, maybe living in San Francisco, everyone's dog is like a cool dog, right?
Yeah, usually you see the dogs, even when I'm running, like the dogs will hang out there and they'll like come walking up and they're cool, you know.
Yeah.
But this one, fuck. Oh, shit.
They wanted a piece of you.
It wanted a piece of me, yeah, for sure.
Wow. Is there any, did you write into the local paper or on the news to warn any neighbors? You get
No.
Citizen of the Week, maybe.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I didn't think about that. Get the key to the city?
Wow. Where does that key go?
I don't know. This is like
The
this is my
mayor's
jail.
quarters.
This is my jail out of free key.
Yeah,
Here.
that would hang on to that thing. We could use that someday, I'm sure. The next bachelor party we have.
Yeah.
Well, Cerny, I'm glad you're safe.
Oh, thanks. Me too.
Were you wearing a Chip and Cern show hat by any? It could have been
no.
when they
I
took a
think I may
picture
have
of
been.
your body.
Oh,
That at least
they
we
could
get
have
some
been,
free
yeah.
press.
Free press. I think I was actually wearing the hat.
Oh, yeah, Black Friday sale.
Oh, at chipandcernshow.com/shop.
Oh, amen. Here's how it looks like on the 360 cam in the flesh. Very nice.
Looks dashing.
White,
Looks handsome.
white mesh trucker style, but not like
Not
what'd you
high
say,
bill.
low profile
Yeah,
sort of.
not high bill or high front.
Yeah, so not a sort of like a trendy trucker,
Yes.
if you will. We got these. We got the shirts and stickers. chipandcernshow.com/shop.
If you want to tell us your own story, contact us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com or Facebook, Twitter,
Now,
Instagram.
does this affect you being a dog person at all?
I mean, I was fucking around when I got home, and we have the little Chiweenie.
Yeah.
And I was like, you and your ilk.
Yeah.
She's like looking at me like, you're trying to plot on me. Yeah.
And Cerny came over, and my dogs are always so hyped when Cerny gets
Yeah.
here, and she was jumping up to see Cerny, and Cerny's like, ah, like triggering a flash. Cue the nom.
I was trying to get
Vietnam sequence.
I was like when I got home the next day, I was like, can you give me a water on the fridge? I remember my wife's like, could you do it? And I'm like, is this any way to treat a dog attack survivor?
A victim. Rob, I'm the victim here.
Oh, is this any way to treat a dog attack survivor?
You should start a Facebook group. Dog attack survivors.
I was gonna pull Michael Scott and have a conference and like dog attacks. Not anything to laugh at.
I'm glad you're safe in all sincerity. But anyway, if I need to see where this next time I come over, is it close enough to drive by to look?
Oh yeah.
We got to get a picture of Cujo.
Oh, yes.
Knock on the door, be like, we need for the show notes on chipandcernshow.com
we wanna see what this looks like.
Cern fights a dog. We need some pictures. And what's the dog's name? Could we get a comment from you, from the dog? We're looking for a comment. Thank you.
We'll put your address and your.
Yeah. Here's a Google Maps photo of this.
We'll pin it right here.
Anyway, Cern, glad you're
thanks,
safe,
Chip.
and hope it doesn't dissuade you from running more.
Oh no, I
And
haven't missed a day.
Arm yourself with some fucking bear spray.
There you go.
Bear spray. Take that fucker down next time.
Half the neighborhood too.
Local jogger nukes neighborhood with bear spray.
Evacuates half the block.
He was scared off by a skunk.
Let it spray off.
Let's spray off. Until next time, I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.